concerning the Tic-Tac UFOs off the coast of San Diego in 2004, not only on the West Coast but East Coast. It's official, they were not UFOs for all these years. They are Russian and other gravity satellites for, quote unquote, for collecting military information, and not only that. The actual war confrontation is now taking place in reality beyond and above the imagination of 99% of the people. The problem is, how will they present it to the world, the public opinion, since this confrontation of the dominant powers of the planet has developed such a dynamic with a highly advanced weapons that have been an unsealed secret in their quiver for so many decades that they can no longer hide their destructiveness. One of them is what are known up to now as UFOs. Now, so recently, end of September, beginning of October, and while the Russian-Ukrainian war is raging and its consequences in global geopolitical dynamics, consequences that lead our world into uncharted waters, the American Space Agency, NASA, announced that it has created a 16-member committee for the study of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, as it's the new name for identified flying objects, UFOs. In other words, the possible extraterrestrials that may be visiting our planet. In fact, this committee, led by well-known astrophysicist David Spergel, who has repeatedly stated publicly that there are no extraterrestrials, and president at the same time of the nonprofit Simons Foundation, began its work on Monday, October 24th. Of course, not to deal with the aliens, but to find a way to intercept a corresponding anti-gravity technology of the adversaries, which allow the use now of those that until now were presented as UFOs for military purposes, and indeed as fighter jets of particular severity, such as the one that recently struck energy facilities in Kiev, in the capital of Ukraine, performing an invisible penetration, releasing two Kh-59 Mk2 air-to-surface cruise missiles. But what are these UFOs? Unconfirmed information, that's how it should be worded, wants to be an advanced generation 7th of the drone S-70 Okhotnik series. In this case, in other words, the next generation Russian fighter with the capabilities of a fighter aircraft, and in fact an unmanned aircraft, a drone that is. So what does all this mean? That the forces that dominate this planet and define the lives of billions of people are determined to end it. They are determined to reach the final showdown. That is why the war in Ukraine should have stopped yesterday. This is from the High Geostrategic Team. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. This is from today's article, from a Greek article. That's frightening. If these are actually the new technology that nation states can have, that look like UFOs. Remember the Tic-Tac UFOs. Remember that the pilots that were on the Nimitz aircraft carrier, the Nimitz group, they said that they were so fast, they were like in a split second, they were from this high in the sky coming to the surface of the water, stopping sharp right there. Of course, they weren't unmanned. That's why they were able to do this. They were drones. So please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.